What's going on, all you amazing, beautiful, courageous people out there? So I have completed the 7 days of my watermelon flush. I have been eating today salad, I had rice, beans, I had some French fries with ketchup. So like I've been going in, and honestly, I'm gonna talk about how I feel, my energy level since eating watermelon for 7 days, and then going back to eating plant-based with more vegetables and stuff like that. I'm also going to talk, I'm gonna answer a comment, not really a question or anything, but I'm gonna talk about a comment that I got on one of my previous posts on my day 1 of flush. And if you guys have any other comments, please feel free to comment, ask. You could make a statement, it doesn't matter if you're coming at me, if you're coming with me, it doesn't matter. Get your emotions out, express yourself. I'm all for it, I don't mind. But yeah, so let's get into it and have a good video. Do I have any boogers? Okay, so my energy level is pretty good, you know what I'm saying? But I will say I feel a significant difference because I would be outside wanting to just do flips, dance around, get some sun, but I'm really not feeling that way. I'm not feeling like I want to throw my body around. I'm not feeling that oomph. Like, I'm feeling okay, but I'm not feeling that oomph. You know what I'm saying? So even though vegetables like potatoes, corn, salads, with tomatoes and lettuce and cabbage and all that, French fries, even though those things are plant-based, they affect the body a lot differently than fruits. And even some fruits, like bananas compared to grapes. It all affects the body differently and provides the body with the different amount of energy, all right, a different amount of electricity. And so with me going through this and just experimenting with myself and not being hard on myself, I'm realizing that for me, right? Because you may be different. You may get so much energy off of eating chicken, or a bunch of energy off of eating sushi. I don't know. You are you. You have your own life to live, and you have your own purpose here on this planet. For me, I'm realizing that fruits is what best suits my body. It's what my tissues deeply love. It's what my body thrives off of. That's what I'm getting. So my energy isn't too bad, but it is only day 1 of getting off of the flush, and I will not go back on eating watermelon until August 1st. So yeah, so I have about 4 days, and so I'm going to just kind of document how I feel with me eating, how I ate before. So let's get into this comment. So this is for Numba13956. He or she is a woman, commented on my watermelon flush day 1. And so I'll put it on the screen. This is what she says. I don't have energy to film a whole video on my lunch break. Sad face. I live in the UK. We don't even have sun. I don't know. I'm so low on energy. Help. I love cheese too, but right now I'm eating smoothies. Might go and get a watermelon now that I see you. I had a half a few days ago. I'm dying here. I have something in my throat like mucus chunks. Help, help. I took antibiotics from the doc and it's still there. I also feel my ears weird when I blow my nose sometimes. My ears do weird stuff, and my nose somehow doesn't work properly too. And I can't get rid of the mucus. I don't know. If someone can help, please help. I'm 23 woman. All right, so this is not medical advice, okay? And I kind of don't want to say this, but I'm sure people already know, I am a nurse, and so I can give you some insight. But a lot of my nursing advice outside of the hospital, when I'm not clocked in, having to abide by policies and procedures, doesn't necessarily go with what mainstream Western medicine culture will go by, okay? Just because, yeah. So this is what I will say. I'm not gonna give you any answers, but I'll give you some of my opinions, and you know, I'll give you something. So I don't know your consistent eating habits. Like, I don't know what you usually eat, but this is what I'll say. Mucus is the culprit to most all illnesses and diseases. And a big reason why we create mucus in the body is because, well, let me say, mucus is good. Mucus is great, okay? Not too much mucus, but a little bit of mucus, you know, in our colon and stuff helps things slide, you know, where they need to slide into or wherever, helps engulf certain foreign bodies or different parasites or whatever. The mucus covers it and, you know, it protects it from the body, and then other cells get to it and break it down. And there's all reasons for mucus. Mucus is actually a lifesaver. It's saving you. It's trying to save you before the worst comes, right? So mucus isn't bad, but whenever we accumulate a lot of mucus, it starts to weigh on the body. And then, you know, it starts coming out of different holes. So what you're eating is causing mucus, and some people are more sensitive than others, and some people won't experience the sensitivity till later on in life or whatever. But a lot of fried foods, a lot of processed foods, a lot of meats, because meat has mucus already in it. A lot of heavy foods are going to create mucus in the body. And after years of you eating certain ways and, you know, piling on stuff in the body, that mucus just sits and it ultimately starts to come out. And some seasons of the year may be worse than others, because not only are the foods creating mucus, now the environment is as well. And so you want to flush your body. You want to detox your body. You want to stop feeding the body foods that are creating more mucus. All right? I'm not saying to change your entire eating habits today, but just start slowly eliminating certain things that are causing mucus in the body. I'm not saying you need to go on Dr. Sebi's diet. Okay, you could, you know, but you want to start eliminating foods that are causing mucus. Dairy products, like you said, you love cheese. I love cheese too, okay? I had cheese today in my salad. So I don't know what you want to start eliminating, but start eliminating, you know, one thing a week or however you want to do it. You know, go on your time. But you want to start eliminating certain things that are causing mucus. You want to drink more water so that you kind of help wash out that mucus. I wouldn't say take medications like Mucinex and stuff, but this, you're talking to CJ, this is me. A lot of medications are suppressors, and what suppressors do is suppress the body from feeling certain ways, from turning on certain signals in the body, like histamine, because that starts to create more mucus and whatever to help rid the body of what it needs to be rid of. But when those medications block certain receptors in the body, although you may not have any more mucus, you know, coming out currently, although you may not have any pain because you maybe took a pain medication, although those receptors are now blocked from the medication you took, doesn't mean shit's not still going down. Okay, it just means now you're suppressing, and over the amount of time that you keep suppressing and you're taking these medications, the body keeps building things up, building it up, building it up. And even if it's not mucus that you're dealing with right now, maybe it's pain, whatever is causing the pain is still going to be causing the pain, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse. And maybe your body will become accustomed or adjust to the pain over time, but that doesn't mean that the problem or the issue or the root of the cause is not still there. So freeing yourself from medications and dealing with things head on, facing them, feeling them in the body and listening to your body instead of shutting it up with the medication is probably one of the best things you can do. Listen to your body. Stop listening to these doctors and people who aren't out to get you, okay? They're not trying to get you. Doctors are not bad. I'm a nurse. I work alongside doctors all the time. I work in the ER, so I'm right there with them. Doctors are amazing people. They save lives. They help the community. Nurses are amazing people. The medical industry, the people in the medical industry are absolutely phenomenal. I don't want to make it seem like I'm downing, you know, my people. It's just the information that we're given and the information we're told to give to others is not all that true and does not work for everybody. And in this day and age, in 2023, a lot of it is old. A lot of it is outdated. So listen to your body. All right. Let me reread some of this. I have mucus chunks. All right. So the smoothies is fine. I would say if smoothies is good for you, try just drinking smoothies. It doesn't matter what you put in it. All right. Like whatever fruits you are putting in it, doesn't matter. Just try fruit smoothies for about a week and see how that goes. You can try the watermelon flesh for a week. I would suggest that as well, but I don't know where you're at. You know, a watermelon flesh for a week may be a struggle for somebody, and I don't know what you got going on during the week. You know, because your energy levels might not be high because your body's adjusting and it's detoxing, and detoxing takes a lot of energy. For me, doing the watermelon flesh wasn't too bad because I'm used to eating that way. I'm used to eating fruits and going on week-long fasts of nothing but water. So I'm pretty cool with it. So I see you took antibiotics. Antibiotics are okay. I'm not sure why you took antibiotics. Maybe they thought maybe you had some type of infection, but I would say hold off on the antibiotics. I don't think you need to take them if you don't know why exactly, because that can just cause more harm than good. Take some probiotics after you took those antibiotics. I would take it with the antibiotics, but go ahead and take some probiotics. Drink plenty of water. Try some type of detox, you know, and see how that goes for you. The mucus is going to come up. The mucus probably will get worse because all of the medications you've been taking over, I don't know how long, maybe it's years. A lot of that mucus is going to start to get free. And now it's in the body, and now you're gonna have to expel it either through your nose, through your ears. You might, you know, get some stuff coming out of your eye, your throat, you know, wherever. All right, mucus will come out wherever it can. Something that may also benefit you is a lymphatic massage, because our lymph system, all right, which we have blood vessels, right? We all know this. We have even more lymphatic vessels, and lymph is basically, it's like sewage. Our lymphatic system is our garbage system, our sewage system. And it only moves around by movement, or, you know, like actually doing things to your body, massaging it. It doesn't have a pumping system like the heart, you know, like the cardiovascular system. So all that gunk in there, you know, that's what, I don't know what you're eating, I don't know what you're around, so who knows what's in your lymphatic system. But if you're not moving a lot, if you're not active, it sits in there, and you might start getting swollen lymph nodes, different places of your body, because the lymphatic vessels go to a lymph node, and that's where a lot of the action takes place. That's where, you know, cells break things down. That's where a lot of white blood cells are to help fight infection and things like that. So you might start to get inflamed lymph nodes in places because your lymph system's clogged up. I hope this isn't too much because I can keep going and going because I love this stuff, and I love when people are on the journey of loving themselves and asking questions. How can I make myself better? I love it, and I like to, you know, give as much info as I can, but I don't want to overgive and just be too much info. Because there's so many different avenues you can take on a healing journey. The things I say is, you know, this much of what you can do. You can go ask somebody else and they'll have a whole list of something else you could do. I'm giving you things that have helped me, okay? So that's what I would say for you. I'm throwing this in here because I forgot. You said that you don't have a lot of sunlight where you live, and that's a-okay. I mean, for me, I would rather live somewhere where it's sunny. That's why I love, you know, Sunshine State. I love the tropics. I love the sun. I'm a sun baby. But you can also get that sunlight energy by consuming foods that have sunlight energy. So watermelon holds a lot of sunlight energy. Water in general holds sunlight energy. So foods that have a lot of water content in it, like melons, fruits in general, you know, vegetables do as well. But a lot of fruits have a lot of sunlight energy. So you can actually obtain a lot of the benefits from the sun by eating foods that thrive off of the sun. Right? If you eat a lot of foods that have little water content, little sunlight energy, that food isn't necessarily food. It's honestly poison, but you know, that's another video. But anyway, so it's okay if you don't get a lot of sunlight where you live. Consume foods that provide you with sunlight energy. Alrighty? Because you are a light being before a flesh being. Before you became connected with this flesh, you were the light, you were source, you were energy. So that is what you are. So make sure you're obtaining a lot of that sunlight energy so it can help fuel this flesh body so you can live a more prosperous, healthy, enjoyable life. Okay, that's it for now. I hope you stick around and you keep us updated on your journey. Other than that, you guys, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day. It's all about enjoying your life. What can you do today to help you have a better, enjoyable, pleasurable life? Is your physical body holding you back? Are certain symptoms you're having holding you back from having a great day? Are you in pain? Are you coughing a lot? Are you, you know, not feeling certain parts of your body? What can you do to help yourself? Sometimes it's get out your own way, right? And just let spirit, source, your creator, however you look at it, lead the way. All right. So with all that being said, you guys, you are whole, you are strong, you are bright, you are courageous, you are becoming the version of yourself you've always dreamed of being. You are getting closer and closer to becoming that version. Feel it, know it, see it in your mind's eye. Picture yourself your best version. Be excited about becoming that new, better version. Okay? And soon you will see how certain things during your day will keep leading you to the higher version, to the better version. You'll start getting desires that are more toward your highest version than your lowest version. The more you are in your mind seeing yourself where you want to be, instead of complaining about where you're at, because that holds you there. Okay? We moving up. That's the only place we going. You coming? Let's go.